The beginning, egg harvesting and fertilization. Ever wondered how millions of salmon begin their lives in modern farming operations? It all starts with careful egg harvesting and fertilization under controlled conditions. The process requires remarkable precision and has been revolutionized by technology in recent years. The journey begins with broodstock, mature salmon specially selected for their desirable traits. When they're ready to spawn, hatchery specialists carefully extract eggs from females and milt sperm from males. Unlike wild salmon that dig nests in riverbed gravel, farmed salmon reproduction happens under careful human supervision to maximize survival rates. What if I told you that a single female salmon can produce up to 7,000 eggs? Yet in the wild, only a tiny fraction would survive. Modern farming changes those odds dramatically. Next time you enjoy salmon, take a moment to appreciate that your meal began as one of thousands of tiny orange eggs, carefully selected and nurtured through an incredible transformation process. The crucial early stages, from egg to fry. After fertilization, the eggs enter a critical development period. In the hatchery, egg picks are performed, a fascinating sorting process that separates viable eggs from those that won't develop. During this process, eggs undergo a shock treatment, not electrical, but mechanical, where they're dropped from a certain height onto a hard surface. This causes unfertilized eggs to turn white while healthy eggs remain bright orange and bouncy. Modern hatcheries use specialized equipment called gen sorters that use light reflection technology to automatically separate good eggs from bad ones. The machine detects which eggs allow light to pass through versus those that reflect all light back, then uses compressed air to sort them into different containers. Imagine technology so precise it can determine the viability of something as delicate as a salmon egg in a fraction of a second. Watch for the bright orange color when buying salmon roe for cooking. This same visual indicator of health that farmers use in hatcheries can guide your purchases. Transition to growth, fry to smolt development. Once hatched, the tiny salmon are called fry. At this stage, they still carry their yolk sacs, which provide vital nutrition during their first days of life. As they consume these natural food reserves, they develop into free-swimming fish ready to begin eating external food. The transition from hatchery to grow-out facility represents a critical phase. Juvenile salmon undergo remarkable physiological changes as they prepare for life in saltwater, a process called smoltification. Their bodies transform to handle the different salinity, much like how a caterpillar metamorphoses into a butterfly. Did you know that salmon are among the few fish species that can adapt from living in freshwater to saltwater? This superpower is what allows them to thrive in oceans, yet return to rivers to spawn. When selecting farmed salmon, look for certifications that indicate responsible transition practices from freshwater to saltwater environments. These often indicate higher quality care throughout the fish's life cycle. Modern aquaculture, the sea cage IoT revolution. Today's salmon farms have embraced revolutionary Internet of Things technology to optimize growth and minimize environmental impact. The modern sea cage model integrates sophisticated systems that transform traditional fish farming into a high-tech operation. Underwater cameras continuously monitor fish health, allowing farmers to detect sick or injured individuals early and take timely intervention measures. Meanwhile, advanced sensors and AI tracking systems monitor fish activity patterns and automatically adjust feed amounts, reducing waste and water pollution. Imagine underwater robots and artificial intelligence working together to ensure your salmon is raised in optimal conditions. Science fiction has become reality in modern aquaculture. Support seafood companies that invest in advanced monitoring technology. They're often the ones producing the healthiest fish with the smallest environmental footprint. Harvesting methods, bringing salmon to shore. When salmon reach optimal size, the harvesting process begins. Commercial operations primarily use two methods: purse seine and gill nets. Purse seiners, boats legally restricted to under 58 feet in length in Alaska, primarily catch pink salmon. They encircle schools with large nets featuring a float line at the surface and weighted lead line at the bottom. The net is pulled around the school in a circle. Then the bottom is drawn closed like a purse string to contain the fish. As the net is pulled aboard, the fish are transferred into refrigerated holds. Gill netters, typically 30 to 40-foot vessels, primarily catch sockeye and chum salmon. They set curtain-like nets perpendicular to fish migration paths. The carefully sized mesh openings allow larger male fish to be captured while letting most smaller females escape. Fish are hand-picked from the nets as they're retrieved hydraulically. The art of salmon fishing has evolved over thousands of years, yet traditional knowledge still informs even the most modern harvesting technologies. When purchasing salmon, consider asking about the harvesting method. Each technique impacts the quality and texture of the final product in subtle ways that the discerning cook can leverage. Processing excellence, from whole fish to final product. The processing stage represents a marvel of efficiency and precision. When salmon arrive at modern processing facilities, they enter a carefully orchestrated sequence of steps designed to maximize quality and minimize waste. First, the fish undergo automated pre-processing where heads and tails are efficiently removed by specialized machines. Next comes the side-cutting stage, which separates salmon into two fillets while simultaneously removing main bones. Advanced technology then removes any remaining small bones to ensure the product is perfectly prepared for consumers. After bone removal, the salmon moves to edge trimming, where excess parts are removed to create aesthetically pleasing shapes. Finally, the product undergoes a last inspection before vacuum packing and refrigeration to preserve freshness during transportation. A single salmon can be transformed from whole fish to perfectly packaged fillets in under 5 minutes by modern processing lines, a ballet of precision robotics and human expertise. When preparing salmon at home, invest in a good fish bone tweezer and sharp fillet knife. These simple tools allow you to achieve professional quality results in your own kitchen. Automation revolution, packaging and distribution. The final stages of salmon processing showcase industrial automation at its finest. In state-of-the-art facilities like the Norwegian company's plant in Denmark, palletizing robots can pack 8 to 20 boxes per minute each, equivalent to more than 1 ton of salmon per minute. Automated guided vehicles, AGVs, then collect the finished pallets and transport them to warehouses or shipping areas. This advanced automation has dramatically reduced the time between ship arrival and product distribution, significantly cutting transportation time and carbon footprint, while improving working conditions and minimizing operating costs. Your salmon dinner may have been handled more by robots than humans in its journey from water to plate, a transformation that ensures consistent quality and food safety. Store your salmon at the coldest part of your refrigerator and use it within 2 days of purchase to maintain the quality preserved by these sophisticated processing systems. Nutritional powerhouse. Why salmon matters. Salmon isn't just delicious, it's one of nature's most perfect foods. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, this remarkable fish helps protect your heart, improve brain function, boost immunity, and even beautify your skin. Whether enjoyed as delicate sashimi, crispy pan-seared steaks in a steaming hot pot, or as part of a vibrant salad, salmon offers versatility few other proteins can match. Its distinctive flavor profile and meaty texture make it accessible even to those who typically don't enjoy seafood. Imagine a single food that could improve your brain function, heart health, and skin appearance. Salmon delivers this remarkable trifecta of benefits with every bite. Try incorporating salmon into your diet at least once a week in different preparations, seared 1 week, poached the next, then perhaps in a rice bowl, to enjoy its full range of culinary possibilities and health benefits. Sustainability considerations, the future of salmon farming. As global demand for protein continues to rise, salmon farming offers a relatively efficient solution with a smaller environmental footprint than many land-based meat production systems. However, responsible consumption requires understanding where your salmon comes from and how it was raised. The integration of IoT technology in aquaculture isn't just about efficiency, it's fundamentally changing the sustainability equation. By precisely monitoring feeding and environmental conditions, modern farms can reduce waste, prevent disease outbreaks, and minimize impacts on surrounding ecosystems. What if the fish on your plate could help feed the world sustainably? With continued technological advancement, salmon farming is moving closer to this ideal with each generation. Research seafood sustainability certifications and choose salmon products that meet rigorous environmental and social standards. Your purchasing power drives positive industry change. From tiny eggs carefully sorted by light-sensing machines to robot-packed filets shipped worldwide, modern salmon farming represents one of humanity's most sophisticated food production systems. Yet for all our technological advancement, we remain connected to the ancient natural cycles of these remarkable fish. The next time you enjoy a piece of salmon, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it took to reach your plate. A journey made possible by the marriage of natural wonders and human ingenuity. In this perfectly orchestrated dance of nature and technology, we find not just nourishment, but a model for how humanity might better balance our needs with the planet's resources. Whether you're a chef seeking the perfect ingredient, a health enthusiast looking for optimal nutrition, or simply someone who appreciates good food, the story of salmon farming offers something to marvel at, and in that wonder lies the seed of a more sustainable food future. Drop down your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more.